Okay. So let's create one more package for the day. You have to go to SRC December 4th, 2025. Let's continue our journey on the print statements. Okay. So what we have discussed yesterday, system.println. Today is my second program file. So understanding in depth about print statements. Now what I will do is I'll say system.print. So what will be the output? Can anyone tell me the output of the program?
Today is my second program file, understanding in depth about print statement 100.
And 450.
Sorry.
It's a 450 arithmetic operations.
So I want the output of the full program.
Yeah, 2 print line statements along with arithmetic operation for
They print in the same line or in a different line?
different line.
All of them.
Yeah, 3 will different like.
Both last two will be in the same line.
LN is missing, but it will go to the next course.
So what will be the output?
So 2 statements along with the arithmetic operation and the fourth line. Next statement loading. Line by line it will come.
All 4 in different lines.
Yes.
4 in different lines.
First 2 lines different lines and third and fourth is in same line.
Okay. Why?
Because that LN is missing print LN. So
when I say system.print prints the data onto the console. Clear? Always remember when I say print, it simply prints the data onto the console. It never moves the cursor to the next line. When I say system.println prints the data and moves the cursor to the next line. Clear?
Okay.
Clear? Any doubts?
Also, without space, also it will print because
yes,
after
it will print without space. If you want to provide a space, then you need to do like this. Clear?
okay, for the first time print is used, it should be in new line, but after further print statement, the same line. Correct?
Now I'll say 1000 minus 900 minus 1000. Now what will be the output and where it will print?
So next line 0.
Next line, it will print in the next line.
Yes.
Guys, it will print in the same line only. What did I tell you?
Line.
Prints the data and moves the cursor to the next line. What is the first job it does? Prints the data, correct? So first let it print the data. Then I'll move the cursor to the next line.
Okay. Whatever the next statements are coming, it will come to the new line.
Next line, correct. Clear? Any doubts? Now what will be the output?
Next line
Next
Java 10.
10.
Mhm. Mhm.
And cursor move to the next line.
Mhm. Mhm. So what is the output finally? Can anyone tell me the output?
First two line will print the one by one, and then
Mm.
second two line will print in the same line. And line number 16 will print a new line, and 18 will also new line. And then last output was Java 1 to 3.
So only
13, 14, and 15 will be the same line.
yes, correct. 13, 14, 15 will be under the same line, and 18 will print in a different line. Now, apart from system.out.println, I have another type of print statement, that is system.out.println. So it is used for printing the error messages. Like instead of information, we can print like an error message. When I print an error message, it will print it in the maroon color. Clear? It will print the message like a maroon color. Perfect.
Where can we use this kind of scenario?
When we go for exception handling, we use this. In fact, when Java development team is also there, the Java development team also uses this system.err.println.
Okay.
What is the shortcut for typing? System.err.println. What is the shortcut?
Maybe SCP?
So in IntelliJ, type SERR followed by enter key. SERR followed by enter key. In Eclipse, followed by control plus space. In VS Code also the same shortcut. Perfect.
So, one question, Rahul. So, in line 18, so if it is one symbol, it will act as a concat,
It's
arithmetic
not about
operator.
one symbol. Along with the sentence, if I have a +1, then it will act like a concatenation. So read the data from left to right. If it is a sentence and you're saying +1, +2, +3, +4, now it will join the data. Got it?
Yes, yeah, that's the question. Yeah, okay.
Always read the
If you
statement from
want to, if you want to add, then what?
put it within the
Need the
parentheses.
braces, parentheses.
Oh, okay.
Okay. SCRR, second error messages. Clear? How we are printing the error messages? Is this clear, everybody? Okay. Now, what will be the output and how it will print?
450 is the output.
Hmm?
450.
Where it will print?
The next line.
After second error message, after the one line, then only it will print.
Mm-hmm.
So is it error? It will be error, right? Because as per the syntax, system.out.println, it should be in.
Hmm?
It will print 450 in the next line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is no error here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, new line with the 450 value.
Mm-hmm.
నేను ఇది చేశాను కదా.
Wait.
Excuse me. Now you see this weird behavior. 450 will be printed first, followed by the next error messages. Clear? Clear? Now what is happening here? First, the behavior. Let's understand the behavior. First, it will execute all the system.out print state, system.println statements, followed by the system.err.print statements. That is the weird behavior of, that's a weird behavior. Clear?
But in that case, Rahul, suppose I am writing a huge automation code based on the instance or based on the line issue, it's supposed to print error, then if output message something, right?
Always the errors will print at the last, right? So when you use this strr.print statement, when you encounter an error only, right?
Suppose if I am doing a try catch block, if some instances I got the error, I am supposed to print the error before the actual print line, right?
I mean, this is the behavior of system.println. Generally, when we have try catch block, our job is to handle the exception and throw the exception back in a readable format. When I say exception handling, our job is to throw the exception in a readable format. That is what we discuss. We are not here to hide the exception. 99.5% of the cases, we use try catch block to throw the exception in a meaningful manner. Got it, Ram?
Yeah, got it. Rahul, thank
We are not here to hide the exceptions. Since we are all QA, we are not here to hide the exceptions. We are here to represent the errors in a better format. Clear?
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you.
So this is with system.err.println. So with this, everyone is clear, I believe. Now, from JDK 25 onwards, instead of system.out.println, we can use io.println, new type of print statement. Clear? Only this syntax will work if you are using JDK 25. io.print. Clear?
So no need
Perfect.
to write a system dot out.
No need to write. No need to write.
This is only for IntelliJ or everywhere?
Any JDK 25 onwards.
But
But
JDK
what about system.out println? It
That
will
is also
support
there.
both?
This is also there.
Okay.
See, always remember with Java, they support backward compatibility also.
Hmm.
They will not remove the old features because a lot of projects will be built on old features. If they suddenly remove system or println, a lot of projects will be affected, right?
That is my question because you already
Mm.
built a old project. If you
Mm.
upgrade it to
Mm.
JDK 25,
Java,
it
the
won't
beauty of
support
Java
means.
is they support backward compatibility at any point of time. Even though they
Okay.
include new features, old features will still remain the same. That is why Java
Oh,
is one of the beautiful programming language. That is the reason people won't upgrade to new features because
okay.
old features are supporting. Now, why do I need to upgrade to new features? Sometimes people will believe like that. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Now, these are the different types of print statements. With this, can we go to the next topic that is variables? Or do you want to solve one print statement and go to the variables part?
Rahul, do you have that error statement also with IO? IO dot
No, only print.
only print. Okay.
That's why I exclusively told you only for.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Now let's create another Java class and I will say the concept called as variables concept. Since we are all beginners, since we are all learners, you need not write anything like this. I will say void main directly. Clear? This is known as a compact class. What do you mean by a compact class? No class name, no method, no package name, and no static void main method. This is useful only for learning purposes, not for real-time projects. Clear? I'm just mentioning the warning before we go ahead because don't use this in real time. Since many of you are beginners here, this is something that will help you ease into the programming. This is something that will help you ease into the programming part. Clear? If I write only void main without any package name, class name, or static void main, this is known as a compact class in JDK 25. This feature is present in JDK 25 only. If you want, you can try in JDK 23, 24 also, but it's a preview feature. Clear, everybody? Any doubts so far? Good to go? What is a variable? Variable is nothing but a temporary storage of value. What do you mean by temporary storage of value? Like suppose if you want to drink a water, you store the water in a bottle and you drink the water. So how long will the water be there in the bottle? Till you finish that bottle. That means it's a temporary storage of value. Suppose when we click the photos in our phone, later you will move it to Google Drive. That means until that time it will be there in your local. Later you will move it to cloud for the backup because sometimes if your phone is lost also you can retrieve it via cloud. Clear? Is this clear, guys? All good?
Yeah, so
Good to go?
yeah, it's
So what next? So the scope of the variable is only during the time of execution. That means what? Gets created. That means gets created at the start of the execution and it is destroyed once the execution is completed. Clear? This is the scope of a variable. Like it is very short lasting. That means it is not persistent. Data is not persistent in variables. When I start the execution only, it will be there. Once the execution is completed, I will stop the execution. So what are the rules to be followed while declaring a variable name? These rules are super important and these will help you define the standards of how do you write a proper variable name. It shall always start with a small letter and it shall follow camel case sensitivity. It shall not start with a number or a special character. Clear? Clear, everyone? It shall not start with a number or a special character. It shall not start with a number or a special character or capital letter also. Capital letter, it will not throw an error, but it is not recommended to start a variable name with a capital letter. Clear? It shall not have any white spaces between the variable name. Use underscore symbol instead of a white space. Clear? Perfect. It shall not contain any Java keywords. Perfect. Now let me search for Java keywords. So these are some official 54 Java keywords which we should not use it as part of your variable name because these keywords hold some significance in the Java. Clear? Perfect, everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what are the different data types in Java? One is primitive data types. Another one is non-primitive data types. What do you mean by primitive data types? It's like the foundational members or the building blocks of data. It's like how you have in English alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on till Z. When you have go for a number system like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on till 9. These are all the building blocks or the foundational members of the data type. How will I do it? I'll say, what are the different data types, different primitive data types in Java? Int, char, boolean, long, float, double, byte, short, long. These are the primitive data types in Java. If you go for different programming languages, the primitive data types will differ slightly. So these are the foundational members of the building blocks of data. What are the non-primitive data types in Java? String, arrays, list, set, etc. It's infinite. There's no limit for this. Clear? Clear? All good? Is this clear? What is primitive data type? What is non-primitive data type? How do we declare a variable name? Are these pointers clear for everybody? Any doubts?
Rahul, I understood the example like you given int char all those. What exactly meant by primitive?
Primitive is, I told you now, like, can you form a sentence without the English alphabets like A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Can you form a number 10, 11, 12 without using the numbers 0 and 9? So like the primitive data types of such category, like the foundational members.
The primary. Okay, got it. Okay.
We technically say those are the foundational members. So that Based on these foundations, only the strings will come, the arrays will come, the list will come. Like based on the alphabets, only will form a sentence. Based on the numbers 0 to 9, I will form the numbers like 10, 11, 12, 13, or 100, 101, 102, like that.
Got it, Ra. Thank you.
What is the syntax of declaring a variable? How do we declare a variable? Data type, variable name. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So remember this point that Java is a statically typed programming language. Clear?
Means statically typed programs.
Means always we need to associate the data type with the variable name. Clear? Now I'll say int a1, char b2, double c3, float fd4, byte e5, long f6, int char float boolean g7. Clear? This is how we declare a variable names. Now let's understand what each variable does. Boolean accepts true or false and occupies only one bit of memory in the JVM. Accepts a single value like small a or any capital letter or any special character or any white space or any number. All these are considered as a character and occupies 2 bytes of memory in the JVM. Now, what next? When I go for a byte, accepts a range of values from -128 to 127 and occupies 1 byte of memory in JVM. Accepts a range of values from -32,768 to 32,767 and occupies 2 bytes of memory in JVM. Clear? Accepts a range of values from -2 power 32 to 2 power 32 minus 1 and occupies 4 bytes of memory in JVM. Accepts a range of values from -2 power 63 to 2 power 63 minus 1 and occupies 8 bytes of memory in JVM. Accepts up to 5 significant digits and occupies 4 bytes of memory. What do you mean by 5 significant digits? After the decimal point, how many digits it will accept? That is known as significant digits. Like for suppose, I'll say 40.58919. So after the decimal point, how many digits I will accept? That is known as significant digits. Clear?
Yes.
Here, the same thing accepts up to 16 significant digits and occupies 8 bytes of memory. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubts so far? All good? Great guys so far. All good? Now, syntax of initializing a variable. A1 equal to okay. Whenever you're using the whenever you're declaring a variable using the float, you need to use the letter F at the end to determine the compiler that it is a float value. E5. So if you're exceeding the range of the byte, it is saying that for required type byte, you are provided an integer value. So it is saying the compilation error or a syntax error that you have exceeded the range. Just correct it. You have to use the letter L. Use the letter L at the end to determine the compiler to let the compiler know that it is a long value.
Rahul, they are only Java 25 features, or you have the 21 also? You have the same.
So everything is same.
Okay.
If it's something specific to that version, I will specify you. Okay. If it is something specific, like it's starting from it has started from that version itself, I will keep you posted. Now I will run. Now I have initialized the variables. Now if I want to run it, how do I do it? I can also pass the variables and print the value. This is also possible with print statements. Clear? Clear? Is this clear, guys? All good? Any doubts, guys? All good?
So for every for printing any type of variable, it's just passing the variable name. That's it. So no
That's
need.
it. That's it.
Okay.
It's just passing the variable name. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay.
Now you can use your calcs and let me know the output of this program. Can anyone solve this program and let me know what is the output?
I think because of the variable type, that there might be an error
Okay, you feel it's error?
because 28284 minus t, again addition of 95 something and divided by 921.
Mm-hmm. How about others, guys?
I guess it won't throw any error because first it will do the division operation, and then a minus b2. Generally, the b2 is replace the ASCII code of the t character, and then it will do the process.
So what is the final value that became?
One second.
Others, everyone solve it, guys. We got one answer. Okay. Let's see what's the answer you got.
What is a C3? It is
C3, it is 95.2412. So answer is this. This is the answer. Eight nine six. So for starters, people who did not understand what is the B2. So whenever, remember this point, whenever we are using a character in any arithmetic operations, whenever we are using a character in any arithmetic operations, what will happen now? We will take the ASCII value of that character. Clear? We will take the ASCII value of that character. What is the ASCII value? Like how we understand ABCD, Java does not understand ABCD. They have their own version of understanding. Got it? Clear? So what is the ASCII value that we are referring to? Small t. If you come here, search for the word small t. So the small t is 116.
116.
So I'll say minus 28284 minus 116 plus C3 is 95.24142 slash T4 is 921.124. What is the rule that we follow as per Bodmer's rule? First, we have to do division. Okay. Divided by 921.124. It is coming as 0.103396. Okay. Then we need to do subtraction. 116 minus 28284. Clear?
So we have no need to worry about that L and F, right? It's just
No need to worry. That is
indication.
for Java compiler. That's not for you.
Okay.
Clear? Any doubts with variables, guys? Of course, when you are enrolling, then you will get a lot of quizzes like this. Like, I'll just show you the quizzes that you'll be getting at.
Rahul, I have a question like,
Mm.
in real time, in what kind of scenario or situation we need to find out the ASCII value and do this kind
For
of
interview sake. It's for an interview sake, not in a project sake.
interview sake. Okay, got it.
See, there are some things which are specifically for interview. There are certain things which they won't ask in interview, but for real time. We have to cover all the aspects since we are part of the full stack course.
Got it. Okay.
In interview, they'll give you these questions just to check your logical thinking and aptitude thinking, whether you're able to map things properly or not. So like this, we have a lot of string questions, variable questions you will be getting like this. Okay. So once you have enrolled, then you'll be getting all these questions here like this, right? You can practice all these things here. Okay. Now, the next point is from JDK 10, we have the concept called as var keyword. What is this var keyword, Ram? For suppose now Ram is there or Geeta is there. Geeta is new to Java and she don't know what to assign to which variable. Like for suppose I have a decimal value. I'm confused where to store. I have to store it in float or I have to store it in a double. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Really speaking. Now what I have to do? I will say var k1 equal to 500. That means in this case, you don't need not remember which data type you need to store the value. With the help of var keyword, we need not remember that which data type we need to use to store the value. Clear? Now I know I have to store it in an individual, but all of a sudden we are new to Java and I don't know which variable I have to use to store the value. So I can store it in a var k1 equal to 500 and I can use this in arithmetic operations also. Clear? Java compiler is smart enough in detecting all these things. Clear? Now again, if k1 if you replace with some what do you call, it will throw an error. Why it will throw an error? Boss, you have assigned a numeric value without any decimals. Now all of a sudden you're trying to replace with a decimal value, which is not allowed. I'm not gonna allow you because internally I've fixated myself that this is the integer value. Now all of a sudden you're putting a double value, which I'm not okay with it, which I won't agree to it. Clear?
Replacing with the integer, it is possible, right?
Replacing with integer is possible, but if you want to replace with another data type, it is not possible.
Okay.
Because internally it has fixated itself that boss, this is my integer data type. Since you don't know, I have did that assistance for you.
Okay.
We cannot store the values of any other data type when we are using var keyword. Remember this thing. Clear? Else it throws compilation errors. Now I'll give you one fun fact. I can use like this. Why this is not throwing an error? Can anyone tell me? Why this is not throwing an error?
It is taking ASCII value. Like,
Yes, correct. It is taking the ASCII value of. So with this, let's remember the generic ranges of ASCII values. This is something you need to remember it. Especially when you deal with file operations also, you might need to remember this ASCII value. For 0 to 9, the range of ASCII values is 48 to 57. For a white space, it is 32. For small a to small z, it is 1132. Even I forgot. Yeah, sorry. It is 97 to 112. For small a to small z, it is 65 to 90. Clear? These are the generic ranges of ASCII values that we all need to remember for sure. There's no doubt about it. Because when we deal with file operations, sometimes we need to know these ranges of ASCII values. Clear? Another thing is we cannot perform any arithmetic operations with the Boolean values. Clear? For suppose I will say K1 plus, what is the Boolean value that I have? G7. So what will be the output? It will throw compilation error. Clear? Is this clear, everyone? Any doubts? Any doubts so far with arithmetic variables, arithmetic operations, the variables, and all these bottomless rules? How do we declare a variable? All these parts are clear for everybody? Any doubts? Cool. So the next topic that we're gonna start is strings. But if I start now, it will be like a temporary pause for tomorrow. So I will give you 5 more minutes of time. If you have any doubts with respect to previous topics or today's topic, just let me know. Because in every session of mine, I'll give a last 5 minutes for doubt clearance. If you have anything, we can clarify all those doubts.
I had in Java there is a scope for variable, means like a local scope, global scope.
That will come in object-oriented programming, Ankush. You should need to wait till
Okay,
then.
okay, okay.
We are just at the beginning stage. It's a very, very beginning stage of Java.
Okay.
If you want more fundamentals also, I can teach you from a transistor stage, like how this Java started from using NPN transistors and this all these things. But that is not required for automation testing. But if I'm going for a developer role or SDE tree role, that time I will tell all this. Got it?
Okay.
This is Java. We are starting from absolute scratch, right from installing the JDK till creating a project, till understanding how do we create a package, class name, what is the nomenclature we need to use, then how do we print the statements, what are the different combinations you can have, and also how do we come to the different error messages, how we can print, followed by variables. This is the journey that we have covered so far, guys. Clear? Absolute scratch. This is from absolute scratch. Even if you don't know anything about Java, that is absolutely fine. Clear? Perfect, everybody? Tomorrow's class is very, very important, guys. Very super important. Satendra, give me some time. Okay? Give me some time. Once the class tracker is ready, then everybody can access this. Like if you have enrolled, I'll ensure that this is accessible in the class tracker. Like I'll show you how we make it accessible.
Okay.
So once you enroll, all the notes will be available here only. Like if you see here, wait. Like you'll be having the links of the notes like this. The diagrams, link notes, everything, possess everything will be here. So don't worry. Okay. Got it, Satendra?
Yes, yes, sure.
So this is tomorrow you will share tomorrow's session is super important. Pratibha, yeah, as I've told you, just give me some time. I'll share these notes or one if you have enrolled, let me know if you have enrolled on my DM. I will add you here. Got it? So tomorrow's class is super important, guys. We are discussing something important, that is strings. It's like the bread and butter for automation engineers as well as for developers. Clear? So just work out on these things. Tomorrow's class is super important, guys. I don't want anybody to miss it. I don't want anybody to miss it.
So the only question is like you will take care of all the classes like Java, Selenium, everything.
Yeah, I don't have multiple instructors. I'm the single instructor. I'm the one preparing the quizzes. I'm the one doing everything except the logistics part. Everything is theirs.
Okay, okay.
Except the logistics and video management. Rest of the things is my job. I only teach Java. I only teach database. I only teach Git. Everything you will learn from me only. No separate instructors.
Okay, okay, got it.
If I put separate instructors, then it's no fun, right? By the time you get adjusted to me, then a new instructor comes. Then you'll have to adjust to the new instructor. Okay? Clear?
Got it. Yeah, got it.
Okay, then guys, just work out on this and let me know. So once you enroll, let me know, let the team and me know my DM so that I will give her access to this portal. Clear, guys. Then we'll catch up tomorrow. See you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.